Within the fantasy genre, TV shows are often cut short, but two of the must-watch additions are long-running series that are worth committing to. Since these are older shows, not only do these series have many seasons, but most of the installments have a full order of episodes, all 45 minutes long. This might sound daunting, but once you start these shows, you won't be able to stop. These are fantasy shows that become masterpieces as they progress, as the writers and actors had plenty of time and space to explore the overarching character development. Anyone who considers themselves a fan of the fantasy genre must engage with these series, as they are touchpoints for the Monster of the Week format, and have inspired countless TV shows that followed. Without these works, the genre would look very different. Every fantasy fan needs to watch Buffy and Supernatural at least once. Sam Winchester and Dean Winchester in the Supernatural pilot episode. Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural are two of the best and most highly regarded additions to the fantasy genre, frequently referenced and paid homage to today. Buffy boasts 7 seasons of some of the most innovative and groundbreaking storytelling in TV history, while Supernatural ran for a lengthy 15 seasons, but was no less intriguing for each of these installments. Supernatural's best episodes prove why the show was popular, as the series was capable of evolving and poking fun at itself, often leaning into the metatextual sides of its storytelling. However, it could be argued that Supernatural wouldn't exist without Buffy, as the 1997 series paved the way for the snappy, pop-culture-soaked dialogue that's so prevalent today. Seeing Supernatural in conversation with Buffy's legacy makes the case for watching both projects. Buffy and Supernatural are long, but they are both influential classics. Buffy Before Death in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 1. It's no secret that watching Supernatural and Buffy isn't a viewing project to be taken lightly. Today, we're inundated with high fantasy in medieval settings, but the genre doesn't have to be expressed in this way. Setting works of speculative fiction in the present day, working within the boundaries of reality at times, is a great way to get the audience to connect with the narrative. Though not every great work of fantasy is a Monster of the Week series, Buffy and Supernatural shaped the way this niche of the genre is expressed. Additionally, both shows played with genre, formula, and story structure, using the filler episodes to experiment, subverting audience expectations in unforgettable ways. It helped that the characters in Buffy and Supernatural were eternally likable and worth spending time with from the beginning. Why Supernatural is a modern classic worth every viewer's time. Sam, Jared Padalecki, Dean, Jensen Ackles, and Castile, Misha Collins, all sitting in a room in Supernatural. Though Supernatural is a little younger than Buffy within the fantasy genre, it's come to define the contemporary fantasy series for a reason. The relationship between Sam and Dean Winchester is one of the best brother relationships on television, and this relatable, human connection helps root Supernatural in reality, even when the lore becomes increasingly complex as the seasons progress. 15 seasons with the Winchesters sounds like a slog, but once you're invested in the world of Supernatural, the episodes fly by. There are a few low points when the series has to re-find its footing, but these are still enjoyable thanks to the characters and the sense of humor inherent to Supernatural. In the years since the show ended, the fans' passion hasn't waned. Why Buffy is a must-watch fantasy show, even decades later. Jane Buffy _3. Though there are some harsh realities of being a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan today, as there are elements of the story that are of their time, there will never be another show like Buffy. Spearheading the new era of strong female protagonists in fantasy and using monsters and demons as near-perfect metaphors for the pangs of coming of age, Buffy is as exciting as it is emotionally effective.